So I was saying, like, a lot of people or fans don't actually even follow when these celebrities or rappers actually get things like this happen to them. Like, they're just always thinking that they're making so much money and they're
Just write the check.
living their life. Yeah, you a millionaire, right? You flashing all this jewelry, right? Like, just cut the check, you got it. And it's like, no, no, those are all props. Those are all fantasies. I'm selling you a fantasy. This is not my reality. My reality is I now owe this person $700,000. But at the same time, now you got to hire lawyers to fight that judgment. I mean, I don't know when that hotel employee is ever going to see that money, if ever. Because I don't think they put you in jail for not paying, right? They might be able to garnish your wages. But if you're really only getting money from touring, from your shows, or even if you're, I mean, I guess if you're getting money from merch too, they may be able to garnish that. But like, I feel like that's so transactional. Like that's even if they're cutting you checks for your tour shows, that's money that goes immediately to you. It's not something that goes through a processing and then they take the money and then they give it to you. Like no, you get the cash, or you get that check straight up. So yeah, I don't know if that hotel employees don't see even 10% of that, but it's real out here.
Yeah, I don't know how the celebrities do payouts, but I mean, I guess that's just what happens when there's not. There shouldn't be some sort of not rubric, some sort of layout of depending on your city, county, whatever. If you are assaulted or if you get into a fight or if you whatever, like what these damages can go up to. Because honestly, if he's not injured, but or not that injured at all, but he's emotionally injured, how does that amount to $700,000? Like, I understand when there's like a car accident or something, you actually have like the value of the vehicle, you have your medical bills,
Right.
things that have to be receipts, invoices, yada yada. Here's add them up. Maybe you can sprinkle on an extra 10,000 rounds to the nearest dollar. I don't know,
Well, it
but
says physically and emotionally, so
uh,
he could have been forever.
but he wasn't knocked out cold, but in a coma for 6 months and have medical bills.
That's true.
What, you got a cut on your cheek? Like, that's
Yeah,
not
but
seven thousand
like it
dollars.
ruined the celebrity for him. He's just now he's scared to even talk to anybody because
And this is why, like I said, there needs to be some sort of rubric, some sort of, not statute of not limitations, but of something. Because I think because people get over, they do. Um, no, Cleveland was just not should not have hit anybody. No one should hit anybody. But for trying to justify that it's worth that specific amount of money is kind of you're just using at that point, And I understand money's hard out here, If there was a banana peel left unattended in a grocery store, I'm not saying I wouldn't try to slip on it, but but no, sorry, that's just it's almost like cruel a little bit. Um, mm,
I mean, I feel like it's just a setup. It's literally a setup. Like they will promote your music, promote how violent you are, promote how affiliated you are, and then people see that, know that you have to be that, especially now in social media era where everybody has cameras. They know that, you got to be the person that you are, and they try you. And when they try you, you just being a regular person, like, I'll fuck you up. And then, especially if you're drinking and smoking at the same time and you start to feel invincible, smell yourself because you do feel like you have a little bit of money, hey, you are easy as target. Easy target for things like this to happen. But I mean,
it's
that's it.
only because you're the famous person that you thought you could milk that.
And that's my point. That's also the game. Like you said, you were this gangster rapper. You said you had all this money. You said you didn't give a fuck if you blew money on strippers or whatever. Like you did all that. So 700K shouldn't be shit to you, right? If that's what you're saying.
No one should be holding rappers to like some godly standard of like they're telling the truth 110% of the time.
It's the '90s standard, like the lineage that you come from. Like you're not you weren't Run DMC in the '80s where rap was completely new and they were just breaking the mold. No, you are an established act that comes from a lineage of rappers that caught assault charges, caught gun charges, even domestic violence charges. Like, you come from a long lineage of that. So they do expect you to be that quote unquote rough and tough.
Who's they? Because most
The
of these,
public. The public that know who you are.
I don't know if they're judging from a lineage of 90s rappers. I think rap is seen as its own genre. Yes, everyone who raps gets lumped into it. Yes, everyone who feels a certain way about rap music, no matter what generation it comes from, will have either positive or negative to say about rap as a genre. Or hip hop, I guess, because rap is diminishing or whatever. I don't know. But that umbrella. Um, I'm not going to look at, I mean, I don't know anybody who's going to sit there and be like, you are Tupac twice removed, like you're, a second generation rapper. Like, I'm not gonna be trying to hold you to some standard somebody else. It's an individual standard. Point blank period. You him. Okay. No one Biggie did not, come into your body
That's funny.
and cause you to throw a punch. Like, no.
That was all you.
That was all you, rapper or not, football player or not, the rich doctor or not, mogul or not. Like that.